Oh boy, this big greasy, slouchy, sloppy criminal. This big heifer here needs to put her hands behind her back. This might be the best clip you might see today. I'm telling you, this might be the best clip that you see today. Let's go and play it. This is such a beautiful thing. And God bless this man for coming out and saying what need to be said. Check this out.
My question is for Tush James. Will you apologize to President Trump for wasting millions of dollars and the state of New York for a witch trial? And how does it feel to know that you will be in prison for mortgage fraud?
Beautiful. Well said.
Thank you for coming.
God bless that man. Yes, indeed. It need to be said. Unbelievable. Big slouchy, sloppy criminal. Big greasy heifer. A disgrace. They ought to walk in there right now and put your hands behind your back. Right now, she is fully being investigated by the FBI. But then again, she's fighting back with taxpayers' money. Unbelievable. You just can't make it up.
We want to thank him for coming. We respect all opinions. Everybody knows.
Shut up. Big, nasty, slouchy.
For Tush James, will you apologize to President Trump for wasting millions of dollars and the state of New York for a witch trial?
Witch hunt.
And how does it feel to know that you will be in prison for mortgage fraud?
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey.
Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. If you try to kill our we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Well, boy, what's going on, family? I hope everybody is blessed, well, and healthy, man. That y'all had an amazing week. Happy Friday. Getting ready to have a great weekend. You know, a lot is happening in the world of politics. You know what I'm saying? And who do we have? The New York Attorney General, Letitia James. Big Tish. The big sloppy, greasy heifer that needs to be walked out with her hands behind her back. Simple. They say, Rick, sir. Rick, sir, calm down, sir. Your cholesterol, your blood pressure, sir. Calm down. I'm all right, y'all. All right. Breathe. Inhale, exhale, sir. Inhale. Exhale. Trump, DOJ opened an investigation into New York Attorney General Letitia James, who won a fraud case against Donald Trump. Hours later, James hosted a town hall with other AGs to hear from people about impacts of the Trump administration. At the end, this happened. Watch till the end. You know, let's check this out. I think some lady was on here crying, and let's just roll the clip.
I just want to say thank you.
Hi.
And thank you. I mean,
Don't get it. Come on.
What the hell?
Breathe. It's okay. Now go.
we know that you are protecting us.
Oh. Tell you, man. Tell you, man. Oh.
And we are here to protect you.
Thank you.
I tell you, man, Democrats and liberals, man, they put on some of the best acts. I'm telling you, some of the best acts, man. Y'all see how they was acting and how they had this lady acting with this whole Maryland father, Abego Garcia situation. These people put up the best acts. I tell you, up here crying, up here. We're just such little innocent angels. We love the illegals. We want to give the paycheck to our paychecks to the illegals. We love the war, you know, and we need to keep the border open. You know, it's a shame what President Trump is doing. You know, it's a shame. And Biden was the best president he was the best president ever. Joe Biden. I miss Biden. You know, and they shit all on themselves. I mean, it's a disgrace what we're saying. I'm telling you, man, these people here, they put up the best acts. You're protecting us, Letitia James. You know, and we're not going to mention the fact that New York is ran into the ground. It ran New York into the ground.
I'm sorry. My name is Niall Sally. From Westchester, from White Plains, work for Westchester County. It just seems that we all here are normal people.
Here we go.
If it was us, we'd be in trouble. But it seems like, it constantly seems that we have to go to court. We have to see, and I think many of us know that it's illegal. But I just wonder what the process is to move this forward so that we can survive this.
We're going to be okay because we're all in this together, one community. And each and every time he issues an executive order, we respond. We prepared for this moment prior to the election. We all came together because I was there during Trump 1, Trump 1.0, and so many others. We analyzed Project 2025.
Project 2025. Here we go. Let the big greasy heifer get it out. Let it get it out her digestive system. Get it out, ma'am. Spread your crap.
We analyzed jurisdiction. We analyzed claims. We analyzed standing. We distributed all of the subject matter to each respective states. We're ready. We're prepared. Do not give in to fear. We are fearless. This is not the time to be afraid. This is a time to stand up and fight back and to resist any temptation for them to divide us. We're in this together. The rule of law is on our side. And the one institution that has stood by our side is the courts. We will not give in, not give up. We will not capitulate. We will not bow. We will not bend. We will survive.
Is she a preacher? She Martin Luther King or something? All right. Look at her body language. You can just tell something isn't right. Just look. I almost threw the up. Almost threw the damn up. Man. Oh boy.
Shiner today.
Shout out to my Doug, man. He's back. You missed our previous video. And y'all know Doug gave us a huge shout out. Shout out to Doug in Exile, man. I'm glad that he's back, and I want to send my prayers and love to him as well. As he just got cancer removed from his face, you know. So I want to just lift him up in prayer, man. And again, we wishing the best in everybody's life on this channel. You never know what anybody is going through. I want to send my love and prayers to all you guys, man. You know, all jokes aside, you know, I really mean that. You know, you never know what somebody's going through. But I seen Doug had made a video on this a couple hours ago, so I want to pull it up and see what he's talking about. Check it out.
From my skin cancer operation. Have mercy on me and subscribe, even though I'm a deformed mutant. We're going to get to Big Tish James. Look at her in this public square where she has to face the people, and they are not happy. Watch this.
My question is for Tush James. Will you apologize to President Trump for wasting millions of dollars and the state of New York for a witch trial? And how does it feel to know that you will be in prison for mortgage fraud?
I feel like Democrat town halls have been some of the best these past couple of months, man. We just seen the one in AOC. They booing and kicking people off the stage. People got to get kicked off. I mean, it's just crazy, man.
Thank you for coming.
He asked a question. They walk him out. Security walks him out. No free speech. Thanks for coming. He just asked a question.
We want to thank him for coming. We respect all opinions. Everybody knows those allegations are baseless. They're discredited. And so we want to thank him.
Yeah. She knows she's going to get she goes, I have a Democrat jury and a Democrat judge. I want to thank him. That is hubris. She's going down. She's in big trouble. She's not going to be able to wiggle out of this one, but it is going to expose that she has Democrat judges.
Either we fight for our democracy, my friends, or we lose it. It's tyranny or oligarchy. And I refuse to accept either option. So, and I will not sit idly by and allow them to trample on your rights. You elected me to stand up and defend the Constitution and the rule of law, not to protect and defend a king.
She did go on to say that the allegations apparently are baseless. So she addressed that after that. But yeah, she's worried, clearly. So she's trying to, saying this is all political.
Yeah, and amplifying your message doesn't improve it. And I think part of the problem here is that what her team is saying is really quite laughable. Her lawyer and her team came out today and said, this is all revenge because Trump campaigned on pursuing his opponents. James ran for her office based on a pledge to bag Trump on anything. She didn't even bother to state the crime. Yes. She said, I'll find something and fill that blank in later. And so it's just really otherworldly to hear her team now making that same argument. But she better be worried that these investigators might apply the Letitia James standard, because her view was anything filed under your name is yours, and you are responsible. Right. And any contradictions apply against you.
Sweet justice. No one's above the law, Tish. Remember that? She's going to forget that in about 6 seconds. But the initial guy that protested was saying that their tax dollars are paying for it. Here's more on that. New York will cover Tish James's whole loss.
So we showed this in a video that we did a couple hours ago.
So she doesn't have to pay a dime to go against Trump.
New York Attorney General Letitia James is going to fight back against the Trump administration's allegations of mortgage fraud against her. Guess how? Using your taxpayer dollars. In New York State's budget, a provision was added that would provide $10 million towards legal funds for elected officials like James, who are defending cases against them in relation to their official duties. So James would obviously qualify for this, meaning that while she spent millions in taxpayer dollars attempting to ruin Trump, she will now use millions more to defend herself against Trump. This is truly corruption at its finest. I'm Armstrong Williams. You just can't make this up.
Absolute corruption. I agree with Armstrong Williams on that. I appreciate that take. But she's got all of her suit covered legally. That is, like he said, absolute corruption. Here's more with Andrew McCarthy on Fox. Let me just get this one started.
In your assessment, how serious are these charges against Letitia James?
Well, these all have to be combed out. The James defense team is saying that there were contradictions that were corrected, that, for example, that home was the primary residence of the other signatory. But there are contradictions here. It's an ironic defense because they're saying, look, if the bank simply looked into this on their own, they could see, you know, that these were more units than just 4, that this was not the primary residence of James. That's a type of understanding and leeway that she refused to allow to Donald Trump. She insisted that everything that was signed in her name, and it was signed in his name, I should say, really are bound legally to him. And so they said you have an obligation to make sure everything filed was absolutely accurate. So the karma is crushing here. But the greatest irony, of course, is to hear her counsel and her spokesperson say, you know, this is just wrong because Trump campaigned on moving against his enemies. You know, for those of us who have covered this litigation for years, having those words come out of the mouths of James' staff really is breathtaking. You know, she campaigned on a promise to bag Donald Trump on something. She didn't even bother to name what it was. She literally campaigned on the promise that she would nail him on anything, and then she filled in the violation later.
She is so corrupt, and this is delicious because it is her own doing that is coming back on her. And so I hope it hits her hard. This is what happens. This is justice, allegedly, and no one's above the law, as she said. I'm just going to keep giving you more of the news because this is blowing up. We've been covering this from day one, guys, years. If you subscribe to this channel, you will not miss out on the important news. Everyone else was covering other stuff. We got this one right.
It's really a fascinating, Liz, because reports say New York State Attorney General Letitia James, well, she's under investigation by the FBI, but her lawyers are calling it politically motivated. James is said to be the subject of a wire, mail, and bank fraud.
Politically motivated. What did we just see this past election? How weaponized it was. The witch hunts, the shams, kangaroo jumping all on the freeway in the middle of the intersection, banana peels all out in the middle of the street. These people make me sick, man.
Criminal referral to the Justice Department. All over allegations she has committed mortgage fraud. She's accused of listing a house in Virginia as her primary residence, even though, you know, she serves as the Attorney General of New York State. That's in Albany, 500 miles away. James is also accused of falsifying the number of units in this brownstone building in Brooklyn that she owns. You have a lower number of units, you can qualify for a lower mortgage rate for that property. The Attorney General has called the accusations baseless and says President Trump is targeting her for winning that massive civil fraud case against him last year.
This is nothing more than a revenge tour. This is nothing more than vindictiveness. This is nothing more than an individual who's upset at me because we secured a $454 million judgment against him and his family.
I can't even stand listening to her talk.
Can't either. I can't either, man. Doug, I'm right there with you, brother. I'm right there with you. And I'm pretty sure all the other the Patriots tuned in. Everybody, the whole family on this channel, we all feel the same when it comes. You know, just a disgrace, man. Hearing this big loud lady up there, big greasy, just big greasy, sloppy, slouchy criminal, man. I need to be walked out in handcuffs. You know, and these people get up there, they think they're like some kind of preacher, motivational speaker, like they're some kind of hero. People kill me with this crap, man. But these be the biggest frauds. These be your crooks. These be your criminals right here.
I think Trump was upset at her when on day one she said, elect me and I'll get Trump. That was way before she smacked him with that lawsuit. He had a reason to go against her. And she is corrupt. We're going to find out how corrupt New York is because she's just going for a sympathetic jury on this one. And again, if you don't want to miss out on 1 second of news.
Shout out to my boy Doug, man. But hey, let me know what y'all think of this. Love y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace and love, family.